Hey guys, it's SJ. Welcome back to Baby Name Mondays. There is a new baby name video here on this channel every single Monday. So if you are pregnant, if you're naming a baby, if you know someone who's pregnant, or if you just absolutely love baby names for no reason, then you are a huge enthusiast, which is my excuse, then don't forget to hit subscribe. If you're already subscribed, please do share this with somebody who's expecting a baby by clicking on the share button, sending them the link, and they will love you forever if you help them find a baby name. As you can probably hear, I'm a bit poorly this week, so I am doing a list of the top baby names from around the whole world. I've got what I think is the latest data. If you are from one of these countries and you know more, please pop it in the comments below. Also, if your country isn't listed here, then please let us know the top names in your country in the comment section below, and I will go through the list. There are some gorgeous names, some I'd never heard of, and some surprises as well. So in the UK, we know that we have the top boy name is Oliver and the top girl name is Olivia. So yeah, we're very creative and outside of the box. These names have been popular for absolutely years here in the UK, and they mean olive tree. So it's a beautiful nature name. I think it's also very literary, with Oliver Twist, which is a huge Dickens classic, and we read it a lot in schools here in the UK as well. And it's just a really gorgeous name for both boy and girl. But if you do go into the classrooms, you are bound to be in the playground with another Oliver or another Olivia. But I think that knowing the popular name shouldn't put you off. If you love that name, then go for it. It's popular for a reason, and that's because everybody really likes it. South Africa, you have some amazing names. The top boy name in South Africa is the name Junior. So that's not that popular around anywhere else, but I absolutely love it, and it's really soft and cool, and again it's got that royal family vibe to it. It's taken from the Latin, which means younger, so it's really passing that on, isn't it? But I wonder if Junior then has a child, does that become Junior? I don't know. Let me know if you're South African, if you know a lot of juniors. And for girls, it is the name Precious. So those modern virtue names are really gaining in popularity in America as well, and they're coming over here as well. So names that actually stand for something, and Precious is a beautiful one, isn't it? Okay, so Japan, you probably have my favourite baby names on this entire list. I absolutely love Japanese baby names. Never been to Japan, but your top boy name is Hiroshi. Isn't that just so lovely? Or Hiroshi, how would you pronounce that if you saw it? It's been ranked as the most popular name for boys in Japan, dating all the way back to the 1920s. Isn't that really cool? So again, one of those real vintage Japanese names, and it means honesty or integrity. So I think the Japanese names really have strong virtue meanings. And the same goes for girls. The most popular name is Nezumi. Oh, I just love it. I think that would work so well in the UK or America or anywhere around the world. Nezumi. It's just so on trend with that high Scrabble letter, isn't it? And it means heart of hope. Isn't that outstanding as a name? I just need to do a whole Japanese baby name list. But yeah, I absolutely am in love with it. It's literally taken me hook, line and sinker. And their second most popular girl name is also gorgeous, and it's Kokoro, and that means cherry blossoms of the heart. My little girl's called Evelina Blossom, and I just love it. That sounds really Japanese, doesn't it? So if you were called Kokoro and you rang somebody up, they'd be expecting you to be Japanese, I think. And so if you have that heritage in your family anywhere, bring it back. Just make sure these names live on and get more globalized, because they're stunning. So in France, here we're getting some more unusual names, guys. It is the boy named Gabriel. Isn't that just absolutely beautiful? It's one of my all-time favorite names. I loved it when I was younger. Always thought I could have a little Gabriel as a little boy. I love Gabe. I think it's a very cool name. And that is followed by Raphael and then Jules for a boy. And Jules is absolutely beautiful as well. And I really love how gentle it is. And for girls, Louise is the top name in France. Isn't that unusual? I wouldn't have imagined. I imagined it sounds really gorgeous with a French accent. And then Emma and Jade are second and third. In Canada, guess what the top girl's name is? It's Olivia. So Canadians are also loving the name Olivia, but the top boy name in Canada is Benjamin, which is a beautiful name. It's kind of forgotten about here in the UK actually, but Ben is a lovely nickname. And Benjamin, we do like those long names, so Benjamin could be a really great choice. Whereas in the US, the top boy name is Liam. Liam is a gorgeous name. I have a nephew called Liam, and it's a beautiful name. It's also really popular in Scandinavia, where half of our family are from. Liam actually means strong-willed, leadership, so it's a really strong name, and there's lots of strong actors named Liam, so I can see why that is really popular in the US and around the world. You will hear it coming up on a couple of other lists as well. And for girls, the top name is Emma, which is really sweet because my sister-in-law is Emma, who has baby Liam. Well, he's now like nearly a teenager. But yes, yeah, so Emma, I love the name Emma. It is very vintage, very classic. Em is a gorgeous nickname. We love Emmy as a nickname here in the UK. That's really rising in popularity. Jane Austen had a book called Emma, so it's a really beautiful choice that will never go out of fashion. And of course, it was Ross and Rachel's daughter's name in Friends. So yeah, can't forget that cultural reference. In Australia, Oliver has remained the top name for the 5th year in a row, but for girls you have gone with Charlotte as your most popular name. Lottie is a gorgeous nickname. I know that's really popular. So yeah, Charlotte is an absolutely gorgeous one. In New Zealand you had Oliver, Jack, then Noah for boys. You also have Charlotte for girls, but it is followed by Harper and Isla. So Isla is also in our top 5 here in the UK, but Harper doesn't get quite up there just yet, so it's lovely to see it in New Zealand as such a popular name. In Spain, the most popular boy name is my personal favourite, and it is the name Hugo. I absolutely love it. I imagine it's more Hugo in Spanish, but it is a gorgeous name and I'm so happy to see it rising in popularity. And for girls, it is Lucia. It has been popular for many years in Spain. In Sweden, we'd actually say Lucia. So it's a beautiful name that really translates across everywhere. And we have Lucy as a gorgeous name here in the UK. But I think it's such a quirky name, a really beautiful one. If we love Sophia, why not go for Lucia? In Iceland, Iceland is like my major bucket list place to visit. Is it yours? Or are you from there? I would just love to visit. And your most popular boy name is Alexander. So very classic, but it does really sound very Icelandic. And for girls, it is Emilia with an E. So E names are really popular over in Iceland. They also have Elizabeth at number 3 and Emma at number 2 for girls in terms of popularity. And then going down the boy list, you also have some gorgeous, really hard to pronounce and much less global boy names. So if anyone would be interested in a full Icelandic baby name list, I will have to do lots of research. I'll probably have to go and spend like a nice weekend in a hot spring just to kind of, absorb the sounds. But yeah, I could have a go. Italian names are so popular here in the UK, and the top boy name in Italy is Francesco, which is absolutely gorgeous. It could be Frankie as a little nickname if you liked that, but I absolutely love it. And second is Alessandro, and then third is Leandro. So they're just all such gorgeous names. And the top Italian girl name is Sophia. It's also the most popular name globally. So there are most people, if you took all the baby name stats around the world, there are the most Sophias. So if you're looking for a really global gorgeous name, and also she's a Disney princess, isn't she? I just met her in Disneyland. Sophia means wisdom, which is gorgeous and strong, isn't it? Just a very gorgeous name. It's very pretty and a bit remarkable, I think. It's funny that Sophia is also Denmark's most popular girl name as well. But for boys in Denmark, they love the name Noah, which kind of surprised me. They don't sound very typically Danish to me. But of course, it's a very globalised world now, and we are taking inspiration from all around the world, which you can really see with these lists. Norway have gorgeous, beautiful names. It is Sophie with an F, which I just think is really cute. I love the name Sophie. It's very British as well, but I just really like the little spelling of it, and I love Fifi as a nickname. And boys, they have Jacob, which has really become trendy over in London as well. It was on my baby name list and I still absolutely love it. But then they have Emil, which I love so much. We looked at that name as well. I just thought it doesn't really work so much in London. I think people wouldn't say it so clearly, but Emil is just such a beautiful name. I really fell for it. So in Sweden, where my husband is from, the most popular boy name is actually William. Isn't that quite a surprising one as well? Is William popular where you are from? And for girls, another soundingly British name, Alice, is the top name in Sweden this year. A gorgeous name, very literary, from Alice in Wonderland from Lewis Carroll, of course, and a very noble name as well. And the Swedes do have their own royal family. So yeah, a very beautiful name, William and Alice over in Sweden. In Brazil, the most popular name for boys is the name Jose. So that's very Brazilian and I absolutely love it. It's very gentle and soft. It probably gets mispronounced a lot around the world, but it's gorgeous, isn't it? And for girls, it is Maria. Around 6% of the entire population in Brazil apparently are called Maria. The majority of Brazil are Roman Catholic, and the name Jose can be linked back to Joseph, and the name Maria can be linked back to Mary. So they're very religious, traditional names, and they've just really stood the test of time. Data I have just talks about the Middle East and the name Mohammed in lots of various spellings being by far the most popular boy name across the Middle East, whereas for girls we have some gorgeous A names that are so popular as well. Aisha being one of the most commonly used names for girls, although this does vary across different places. And this is the Prophet Muhammad's favourite wife, Aisha, and I love that name. And also Aliyah, which means exalted, and that is really popular here in the UK. You hear those names a lot, and they're very pretty with the little Y sounds beginning with the A. I really think they are gorgeous, gorgeous names. In Scotland, Olivia is also the favourite name for a girl. We just can't get enough of it, and it is absolutely gorgeous. But they have Jack as their most popular baby boy name for the 10th year in a row. So yeah, we do like to stick. Some people suggest that the reason the name Jack is so popular is because it sounds like luck, which is a really nice theory, I always think, and I just love it. It is a sweet, cheeky, chappy little name that's perfect for a little Scottish boy. Over in Ireland, the top name is James, which is an absolutely stunning name, been around for ages, very, very global and really lovely. Although some countries you don't pronounce the J, do you? So let me know if you say James or if you have a different pronunciation of it in the comments below. And the top girl name is Emily. Emily's also been in the top 10 here in the UK for absolutely years. It is a very, very beautiful, pretty name for girls. So those are all the data that I had for the top baby names, boy and girl, across the world. Sorry, I can't speak too well today. I've really been poorly for the last few days. So this was a lot of data-driven stuff that I found that I wanted to share with you. I think it is really interesting to hear about the names across the countries. Normally I would do my own curated baby name list on a theme. So do drop any idea that you have below, and what I'm going to try and do next week is the baby name live. So hopefully I will be feeling all better and I will be able to chat to you live. So don't forget to hit subscribe if you would like to be here for the live, and I will be chatting to you in my community tab about what's going to be on that live in the lead up to it and confirming it and the time and everything. So it'll probably be a little bit later due to having to get my 3 kids into bed. But yeah, we thought it would be a really fun idea. We can actually chat properly, and you guys can also help contribute to the names because it will be a naming viewers babies live. So yeah, wish me luck for that. Wish me luck for getting better. Don't forget to head over to Instagram and Facebook and say hello as well. Thank you so much for bearing with me if you have until the very end of my very gentle, croaky old voice, and I will see you all soon. Bye guys.